Hi, I'm Emma. I work for Agin Care and I'm the Senior Support Worker for our Life service. This morning we're going to our Voices That Matter meeting. So this is a weekly meeting that's held with the people we support. We use this just to discuss any issues or problems or just any concerns that they have or anything that they've done that they want to talk about, and it's all shared together, and then anything that needs to be is handed over to the managers.
So David, who came last week, talked about when people ring up. He said about cold calls. Sometimes people will ring up and they'll try and sell you something over the phone. Now, I know that some of you have phones of your own, some of you just use the phones in the house, but if anybody tries to sell you something or asks you for your card details or your bank account details, what would you say to them?
It's something that we have always done, and it's hugely important to the people we support to have their say on a lot of things. I mean, we've had issues go to the managers that they weren't aware of before, and they've been dealt with. So it's quite important for them to have a voice, hence the name, yes. Voices That Matter.
Nice to see you. Yeah, thank you for coming.
There was a very good meeting. There was lots of stuff in the meeting. What's next for you? Just a bit of a handover with the meeting, and then I need to do some admin. I am just checking through the rota for this week to make sure that every member of staff that we have in our team has got their hours correct. So it's just making sure that this is saying the same as my paper copy.
Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm a senior support worker. I work here on site in Roud. We are a service that supports young adults with learning disabilities, so it's a supported living service. My clients here are all over the age of 60, and we support them in their homes. When I first come into a service, I would be greeting first of all the clients and making sure that they're all happy. Generally I get a feel very quickly if there are any issues, because at the end of the day it's their home. So it's very much respectful, asking them how they are doing. And then it's catching up with my team, having a handover with my team, making sure that they're all happy, that they're all very clear with what's expected of the day. I have a very good system here where they know on the rota who's supporting who, if there's any one-to-ones. They have a really thorough handover sheet where they will look in the diary to make sure there's no appointments, that we don't miss anything, and already hopefully have a plan of who's doing what if there is anything coming up. So we support the people that live here to live as independently as possible. We are very much hands-on and they are hands-on, and we are there to provide them with the support that they need to be able to complete these tasks. So it's all about empowerment, empowering the people that live here to live independently with less intervening from us. As senior, so I am the leader, or the shift service leader, so I'm here to make sure that everything is running safely and how things should be run. I'm here as a mentor as well for the staff. So depending on what kind of shift I'm on, so I have admin shifts where I'm concentrating on rota work, building my rotas, making sure that all my staff, all my gaps are covered. And then I have other admin duties such as my health and safety that I go around and doing, checking that all their finances are all correct in their money tins, looking through our medication folder to make sure that everything is signed for, that everybody's had their medication. So there's lots of different elements to the job. That's something that I generally do on a day-to-day basis, just kind of auditing and making sure that everything is as it should be. You have to have kind of several hats. So I can very quickly swap hats if need be. If somebody would say to me, oh my gosh, Ellen, I need you, what do I do in this situation? I can quickly switch back in and say, do you know what, this is perhaps how we should do it. Perhaps we can ask the client how they would like to do it. And other times I just completely step back and let them have that independence and just kind of reassure them that they know what they're doing. They just need to have that confidence. So it's all about inspiring. So generally in the morning there's lots going on with like cleaning duties and one-to-one, so they all go out shopping and doing their shopping, so there's lots of things. Mornings are generally more busier, afternoons are a bit more relaxed, and then obviously then the evening kind of shift starts with cooking, preparing meals in the evening and that sort of thing. So, you know, in this service it's busy in the mornings.
What's the best bit about your job?
Ooh, lots of things. I think ultimately it's seeing you guys, isn't it, happy? Seeing them fulfilled in their lives, that they're happy that they get to choose their activities, that you get to choose where you do your shopping, but also it's very satisfying as well leading a team and seeing them develop and come into their own.